Oh, it takes guts to go through a hole like that. The head-on will show how tight it was. The conglomerate was not giving in. Master Switch, for all his troubles, has run a huge race at the inside as well. But the Woodruff domination in the Sansui Summer Cup continues as Master Sabina picks up another Group 1 with a great win.
Notwithstanding the fact that the Choice Carriers Fillies Championship, the Selangor Cup, and indeed the CTS Million have already been run in Cape Town, the season dovetails beautifully with the Empress Palace Charity Mile having been run over here, the Jockeys International, and of course culminating with the Sansui Summer Cup. You as an operator, as Phumelela, must be very well pleased with the way things have mapped out this season.
Very much so. On the Highveld, we thought it was a great season. We started with the Heritage with an initiative of maximising fields, and it was very well supported. Next year we'll reconvene and have a look as to what maximum size fields we want to go to. I think that worked well for the Heritage per se. And we'll find the right formula so that we can get the opening of the season, the spring season right. And then from there into the Spring Challenge, and from that, as you said, into the Piedmont Empress Palace, into the Gauteng Sansui Summer Cup, and of course your isolated ready-to-run sales races, which are very popular. And make a big difference, of course, for owners. We're very happy with how it all started. World Sports Betting, we're very happy with it. They took up the offer when the sales group offered it to them, and they were quite excited and are excited about it, I believe, again for next year. So the spring season, as we call it, has worked out really well. We go now into the summer. Now that the Gauteng Sansui Summer Cup is over, we look forward to the Summer of Champions.
It couldn't really start with a bigger bang than the Greenpoint Stakes, which of course has been won by great horses, not least of all Pocket Power, Big City Life. You've now got two supreme champions in Legal Eagle and Marinaresco, and Captain America's also in the race. It doesn't end there, and the Fillies Guineas, which is, according to V. Woodley, one of the most mouth-watering contests that you could ever hope to find.
Yeah, I mean, the opener now this Saturday, on Saturday, the 3rd of December, is very exciting from a horse perspective. When you look at the quality, you'll notice we shuffled the program about slightly, and the Greenpoint is now on the Fillies Guineas Day. And it creates for so much excitement when you've got the 3-year-olds campaigning and the older horses in another race. To see Legal Eagle and Marinaresco bump this early, perhaps both with the intention of going for, and both want to win the Lormorant Queen's Plate, and both perhaps want to win the Sun Met. It's very exciting. It'll give you a very good indication as to where they are in ability at this point in time. It's also pleasing to see, as you quite rightly referred to, Captain America in the race, and that Abashiri starting his campaign as well, which is quite interesting to see how he's going to come on. So on the Cape Merchants runs on the same day, also sponsored by World Sports Betting. So It's from a horse quality perspective, it's a great kicker. Officially the opening of the Summer of Champions, albeit we've had some fabulous racing already in the Western Cape to date, but none of it being Group 1. This is our first Group 1 race now that takes place, and we're really very excited about the start.
The Lormorans Queen's Plate almost takes care of itself because it's run to such a level of excellence with Lormorans, with all the marketing experience, and Gaynor's daughter, the standard of excellence is quite international, hence the fact that it's been recognized internationally. But this year, without in any way detracting from the loyalty and the longevity of J&B, I think we're in for a massive surprise with the might of Sun International behind the Sun Met.
Very much so. It's very exciting that Sun are involved, and we've been working closely with them too, and they're very passionate as well, you know, and they run events. Ultimately that's what they do, don't they? So they've got some great ideas, and the journey has begun, if you want to call it that, into the Sun Met. I think for those that if you're thinking about staying home, it's not a good thought. You need to come out and come to the races that day. It's going to be something really spectacular come the 28th of January. Lormorans, as you quite rightly say, have a great formula in terms of the success. There's a festival now on. There's a double header. So the Scepter Stakes, which is a Group 2 for fillies, runs on the Friday, and the Saturday, of course, the Lormorans Queen's Plate and the Main Chance Farms Paddock Stakes. And when you put the two together, I'm sure that it's very exciting. So Summer of Champions, as it stands right now, I think makes for great racing, great entertainment, and I'm hoping that the people will come.